Going back to what I hope is the last episode of this game. No hate here, but I am done. And Emily says, "How's your head?" Francine says, "Oh, it's fine. I hit it really hard against the brick wall. And then my boyfriend stabbed me." Just kidding. I don't have a boyfriend. I stabbed myself. Gosh, Francine, you're crazy. Bite your tongue, girl. I don't need sympathy for you. I wasn't giving you sympathy. You're just crazy. Wow, what a brat you are. And what a old hag you are. Oh yeah? Yeah, I think I can break your nose. You want to break my nose? You're mean. I love being mean, Francine. How could you be so mean, Emily? Why? 'Cause it's easy. It's easy? It's easy to be mean to people. The real challenge is being nice. Also, we're stuck in a time loop and keep living the same night over and over. But it's also easy being mean. Also, how old are you? Why do you hang out with us kids when you're so old? Or why am I so young looking? I don't get it. I just want to die forever and let it be done and over. Is that too much to ask? No, Emily, I understand. Do you understand, Francine? Emily, you're just tired of playing this game. Yeah. But I keep playing. That's the problem. I know you hate this game, but you want to see it through to the end, isn't that correct? Luckily, you have a walkthrough right by your side that helps you beat the game. You're right, Francine. I do have the walkthrough. That means there should be no more agony from here on out. You can beat this game. And you don't have to worry about a thing. There's only one section left, and then you're done. It's not going to be easy, but you know what to do. You can do it, Emily. I believe in you. I love you, Emily. Do you mean that, Francine? I do. I love you too. See, we love each other. We are good friends. That means anything you do, I will support you. I'm sorry I've been so mean, Francine. You know what? I'm starting to think that I'm like making fun of a sad story. Is Francine even alive? Where's Pete? What's Pete got anything to do with any of this? I feel like Francine died. I think the house trip was probably a long time ago. I think so too. Feels good to be able to talk about it. It does. Shit, ow, ow, ow. Oh my god, are you okay? Nah, it's fine. I'll get a towel. Just give me a second. What if... I don't know. I have not been paying attention. Did everyone die? Did everyone go on a house trip and then die? And now this game is like pointless? So we weren't able to let any of this go, huh? Yeah, I wonder when this even actually is. The present, I mean. Sad if this is happening like a year after the trip to Nest's house. Way sad if it's like 5 years later. Or if it's been decades and this is hell. Pretty boring hell. We're gonna die in this place, aren't we? Probably. I mean, permanently, for real this time. Probably. There's a piece of shit killer that keeps killing us over and over. If you guys want to understand the lore in this game, go ahead and look it up for yourself. If you're not gauging from my terrible voice acting and off the script storytelling. Alrighty. Yes, I looked up what to do. Well, I looked up, you know, the guide kind of just like guides you. It's a good guide. It wants me to open this briefcase and look at this. Huh. Bunch of low rectangles, names of the rooms throughout the house. Definitely seen this before. Yes, we have. Does it save? Please tell me it saves. Okay, good. Are there other endings in this game? Have I really found everything? Am I missing anything? I really haven't been talking to anybody. Let me say my goodbyes. I don't think I can say my goodbyes. Never mind. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. What is this? It's like a puddle there. Alright. We're gonna match shit up to, this elevator. So, see these lights? So the attic needs to be on, and it's clearly off. That's why I think, like, the lights don't pertain to when the house loses power. Or do they? Maybe they do. Maybe I'd need to restore power. We'll cross that road when we get there. Oh, wait a second. I swear I saw something moving in there. So, the game recommends... I mean, that walkthrough recommends, and I agree, starting upstairs, because that's where the killer spawns, and working my way down. Except, I'm kind of slow. I think this is already too late. See? Killer's already right there. Francine. How come Francine's like the only person that looks normal? Gary, do something. Gary Busey. Yeah, the killer starts off right away. Okay, well. But we know what we're doing. This is it. This is the end of the game. Turning on all the lights in the fucking house. It might be easier said than done. Because I think I'm going to have to access rooms that require codes and other unique shit. Alright. So, main bedroom and bedroom need to be off. Do I have the lights here? I don't think so. So, is this off? Off. Attic needs to be on. Alright. Good chance the killer might be here soon. Main bedroom and regular bedroom. Need to be off. Kind of want to talk to Francine. How did Francine end up being like the most critical character out of everybody in this game? Hey Emily, so we're back. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd just like wake up in our bed somewhere. Free from this? Same, but hey, we're not dead. Guess we have to figure out how to get out of here for good. Let's try. By the way, I'm sorry about the business in the attic. The fight over the accumulator. Francine, you know you don't have to apologize. I mean, didn't know what I was doing. That thing could have killed us. Yeah, well, it didn't. And at the end of the day, we died anyway. So. Sure. Pete, whoever Pete is, you were talking to Pete too, were you, right? Yeah, at least it looked like Pete, but I don't know. It's like he's busted or something. He used to be a little more him. Since he showed up, he's gotten fuzzier. Anyway, Pete said that turning on the accumulator at full power almost killed this place. So I guess I had the right idea. Too bad it's gone now. Sucked into the void or whatever. You saw that, huh? The attic? Yeah. What the hell's going on up there? I think that the full moon that's been above us this whole time is actually some kind of a void. And it's getting bigger as this place dies. Crap, what are we going to do? Do you think this has something to do with the lights above the elevator? The elevator? Oh, right. The one that the killer rides up into the house. Anyway, that thing, the creature, the killer... Wait, what do we call that thing? I called it the homunculus. Ness said it was a homunculus. Sure, a false human, but isn't that kind of a mouthful? Don't we have more important things to worry about right now? Fair enough. Yeah. Brings the homunculus up to the crawl space next to the bedroom on the second floor, but it's impossible to get inside up there. Right, and it's passed through the little waiting room cellar at the same point of every loop. Yeah, and where the hell does it start? Just like someplace far beneath the house? Why would the killer be on the elevator in the first place? Ness told me about it once. Well, he didn't actually know either, but he said that he figured how to get inside. He said it had something to do with the waiting room. Some hidden sequence there. He said got open himself. That was too afraid to go inside. He thought it could end the whole thing. Saw the mystery of the loop, if not escape outright, but it was too much of a cow to do himself. At least he was being honest, I guess. Yep. By the way, he seemed important, like he might was coming there for a reason, so we need to ride the elevator down ourselves. Guess so. I guess I must do something including my suitcase. Have you seen the other kids? Oh god, yeah, with one night all of a sudden they were just gone. Here, but checked out. I hope they're okay. Same. I hope we're okay too. Lucky you get here late. I'm here alone with them for like a whole day. Does this like loop? Well, this is a weird loop because it starts you inside the house, but it's kind of implying that it loops you, you know, if Francine's saying that she's stuck with them for the whole day, her loop starts like way earlier than mine does. Keep forgetting you were here before me. That sounds horrible. For a while, it was kind of nice. It was good seeing them at their high point. Over time, the longer we were stuck in this place, a payoff fell kind of over the whole thing. I hated seeing them get down on themselves. Now it's kind of peaceful, creepy in some kind of way. They're quiet. Like this whole time before I show up, yep, loop starts Friday night. As soon as I step in the door, the other kids are here too, unpacking their things. Now they just stare at each other, going through the motions like they're chatting and having a good time. But they're not. Yeesh. It sounds Worse. Okay. I think we get the fucking memo. I'm gonna try to figure this whole thing out. Study needs to be on. What about the bathroom? Bathroom should be on. Bathroom is on. Alrighty. Dining room and living room both on. Yep. Foyer. Whoops. The foyer is definitely on. Should it not be on? There's no way of turning it off, though. Oh wait, yes there is. Alrighty. Kitchen. Wait, dining room? Am I missing something? Okay, yeah, they're both on. Kitchen needs to be off then. Living room and dining room are both on. Kitchen needs to be off. I'm definitely not going to make it. The killer's going to come out. Shit, I keep fucking... No! Garage. Garage needs to be on. Cellar. Cellar needs to be off. So we got waiting room. Where the fuck is the light switch in here? Art studio and flooded room. Those are going to be annoying to get to. They both need to be on. Right? Are they both off? Flooded room's already on, so I just need to do the art studio. That's the last one. Art studio. Is that in here? This needs to be on. That should be it. Guys, this could be it. There's a big old fucking ball there. It said B2. The walkthrough said B2, so I'm pressing B2. Around the world, around the world. Oh my gosh, is this my bedroom? Home sweet home. Notes to myself. Text from Francine. Sent it like the week after I moved. I kept meaning to open it. Home. Francine, are you in here? This is where we had all our talks. Or where the fuck the dining room is. Right here. That's... Oh, shit. That's not correct. Ooh, this door's open. Yeah, there's nothing in here. This is Laura's room. Took me a long time to finally take this sign down. Why? Who died and who experienced survivor's guilt? Like, I'm trying to understand. Sticky notes all from me. Sure did write a lot of sticky notes. Bruh. Uh-oh. A pair of scissors. There's some blood on the blade. Somebody cut themselves, breaking them apart. I'm so glad. Damn, I just unloaded all of my boxes of books. Gotta give you some of these because they're awful reading habit of mine. Compile mail. What a mess. Okay. Laura. Laura just dead? Good lord, what a mess. Who opens a door like that? Examine scratches. Scratches. The thing trapped down here? Oh my gosh, was the killer just my insanity? The hell my guys keep banging at the walls trying to get out. Get out of my mind, that is. It's all a personification. I think. Oh, there it is. Hey, yo. She's like, oh shit. There's nothing out here. Emily. Sorry about the mess. I don't think it's this bad in real life. Where'd the homunculus go? It's gotta be looking for us, right? Not anymore. It saw the door open and made a break for it. I don't think it'd like to be in here either. Things are getting worse while... Things are going wild up above. You should see it. Up above? We can't go back up there. You'd rather take your chances down here? Out here? Good point. Hey, yo. It's not a wild classical haunted house anymore. It's just a house. Just a normal house with a normal attic. And some weird-ass elevator with a giant throw switch over there. Yeah, after you went down the elevator, I kind of lived and died a few more times, and... Jeez, really? Yeah, don't worry about it. But every time I came back, it seemed like the house was changing. Got a little smaller. Less colorful. Little sadder. More like... How... Oh, I actually remember it. Let's take a look around, I guess. Knock yourself out. Parker, I'm watching the sunset over the lake. I'll write this. The guy I told you about is finally beginning to pay off. I don't know who that is. Clear, I found these while cleaning the disposal office. I want to take a moment to send them to you now. They're from another time. One box was switched to light bulb accumulator, I guess. One before Nest's observation made it a mess of mad science machine. Okay. So I guess when we're ready, we just flip the switch and then the accumulator? Wait, that's the accumulator? Looks like a closet. Yep. Here it's just a totally normal, creepy old pseudoscience box. Jeez, why not give it a try, I guess? It worked last time. What happened to the others after I left? The other kids? They all disappeared. Not long after you went into the elevator, they were just gone, and then the elevator came back up. Homunculus got in and went after you. That's when the house started to change. What do you think happened to Nest? In my heart of hearts, I think I'm kind of charmed by him in spite of everything. I want to hope he got older and wiser somehow. There's a letter out over there. From Clara, the tone is like she's a little older and wiser herself. Sounds like Nest got back in touch with her at some point. She's not replying like he's a premium obnoxious jerk. That's pretty heartening. Yep. Did you read the doofy sci-fi? Oh yeah, very bad. I miss you. I miss you too, dummy. Even if you only had a little time left about this, figure out how to stop being a shut-in. Hope that after all this, figured out how to stop being a shut-in. Okay. I'm ready to go. You sure? Yeah. I am too. It was good seeing you. No, it wasn't. Amazing. Clap it up. Nope, that's enough clapping. The mail piled up because Emily died. I think. Or is she really that much of a shut-in? I didn't pay attention to the story, so I don't fucking understand it. That's my fault. I'm just going to assume that they all went on a trip together and some freak accident happened that killed everyone but Emily and Francine, and now they live together through survivor's guilt. The end. That's all I can get out of it. I really don't know. Some of the story was, I don't know. Like, if you throw a story in a puzzle game, I'm going to skip over the story. I'm trying to solve the puzzle. Just like when you throw a puzzle in a story game. I want to get pissed off that there's a puzzle here because I'm trying to figure out the story. I don't think the two really work together very well. Unless you can really make them work together. I think the stories and puzzles need to coincide or something. Like, you couldn't possibly figure out this puzzle without knowing the story. Nothing about figuring out that the PSI for a pump was 62 had anything to do with a story about a bunch of kids who, I guess, tragically died or something. They just don't go together. This just felt like it was a really great puzzle game, and they wanted to throw a endearing horror story in it. And bam, that's Homebody. I would give this game a 6 out of 10. I don't think it's that fantastic of a game, but it wasn't a shitty indie game. It actually felt like there was some thought put into it, although some of the puzzles, either I'm too stupid to understand or were a bit too difficult to understand. Like the, what was a good example? Some puzzles you wouldn't possibly know unless, like the pumps, how you needed to do pumps 1 and 2 before you could do pump 3. Pump 1 helps you figure out pump 2. But once you do that, you never need to do pump 1 again. So when you do pump 2 to get the pump 3, because you have to do pump 2 to get the pump 3 is always going to have that reading of, I think it was 29 or whatever, which would have made it impossible. And you would never know that you need, like, to do pump 1 also, because you don't need to do it until you need to activate pump 3. So that's one of those obscure things that it might be hard to figure out. Or like that fucking rewind and print thing, how everybody knows the rewind symbol, and that was a pretty easy one. But print, no, if that print symbol does exist, guarantee you nobody knows what it looks like, or that it looks like that. I could not fucking find an answer on Google at all. So I really don't think it exists. So the only way you could know what the principle was is if you fucking look for it, which using those sticky notes and think, oh, I know where I've seen those numbers before, and I know where the 12 is. Let me open these drawers and bam, there's my answer. There were some tough puzzles in this. Anyway, this wasn't really much of a horror game. I don't think it was much of a horror game. I think this was not a great game to play for the Halloween special, but it was a good game nonetheless. So I hope you have enjoyed. Tomorrow should be your regularly scheduled program of Wind Waker and Fire Emblem. I'm sorry that this series came out of nowhere and just butted in. But it's here, and now it's over. So rest assured, if you have enjoyed this playthrough, check out more of my content. As always, I will see you next time. Goodbye.